Welcome to Elimination, round of 16. Funny people going up against funny people. Talking of funny people, here is your host, Bob. Hello, Bob. Yes, it is Bob. Hi, I am Bob, your host of Elimination. Hi, I'm Bob. I'm here with my dad, Dave.
Hello, Bob.
Hold on, I've got to turn your mic on. I forgot. Hi,
I do.
and cousin Pauline.
Hello.
Hello.
Bob.
Right, okay. The last episode was horrendous quiz action on my part. So I'm going to...
Was it bad?
Yeah, it was bad. I got thrashed. What was it, 4-1, 5-1, something like that?
Very poor.
Yeah, so we're going to start off with the quiz straight away. Straight away.
Oh,
I'm not even mucking about. The quiz. We're going straight in. We're going straight in.
Oh, you mean business
I'm
today.
getting my point back.
This quiz is only 4 questions each, but I've got to decide if it goes for all, or 2 or 3 all. What it is, it's fake news.
Fake news.
Or is it fake news?
There's a lot of fake news out there.
I'm going to
There's
give you
lot
a
of fake
headline
news.
and the news story that was in the newspaper, and you've got to tell me whether it's a real story or whether it's fake.
That's a good idea, Dave.
It's a good idea. I'm getting my penny.
I feel like it's something you haven't come up with, Dave. Am I going?
Oh, Pauline.
Heads.
Tails now. Bob, do you want to go first or second?
I'll go first, yeah.
Right, this is the one then. Is this a real story or is it fake? The headline, dog eats 43 and a half socks. And the story, a Great Dane in the USA was rushed to the vets after being found vomiting and retching, and an x-ray showed a large mass of foreign material inside his stomach. After a 2-hour operation, a total of 43 and a half socks were removed from the dog's stomach. Luckily, the greedy pooch made a full recovery. The whereabouts of the other half sock is still unknown. Now, is that a real story or is it fake news?
Well, the Americans can eat a lot.
Socks?
Yeah, I've seen a lot of them programs where they eat a lot. So I'm going to go true. It's a real story.
1-0.
Yes.
Oh, dog.
Yeah, he's dead now though.
Right,
Stop,
Pauline.
Ken Dodd's dog, is it?
Ken Dodd's dog's dead. Are you ready,
Yeah, I'm
Pauline?
ready.
Right. Cat's life saved by vodka.
Oh, God.
Princess, a 7-year-old tabby cat, was saved from the brink of death by a vodka drip. Her owner found her soaking wet and covered in poisonous brake fluid, which she had ingested after trying to lick herself clean. The vets grabbed a bottle of vodka from a nearby off-licence and used the high-strength spirit to counter the effects of the poison, saving her life. Now, is that real or is it fake news? Real or fake? Fake or real?
Fake.
It's a real story.
It's a real story.
Mr. Safari.
I'm a real boy.
Robert, are you ready?
Hold on, she gets a noise.
No, I don't like the noise.
Yeah, a noise.
Right, real
Yes.
or fake? Headline. Man falls asleep on the London Underground and ends up in Scotland.
What?
The story. A man who fell asleep on the tube woke up in Scotland. Larry Fitzmaurice was only supposed to be on the tube for 3 stops. However, he fell asleep and ended up sleepwalking onto another train when he got to King's Cross. It ended up being a direct train to Edinburgh Waverley, where Fitzmaurice awoke 5 hours later. Is that real or fake?
I'm shaking my head before you even ended that. But just before I do give my answer,
Yeah.
is there a time or when it was?
Yeah, 2015.
No,
11th of May, actually.
You've got to go through so many barriers and things nowadays. There's no way that's true. That's fake news, Dave. Yeah,
It was a sleepwalking
yeah,
bit to the
sleepwalking.
next train.
There's, yeah.
Someone would have said something 'cause he had his pyjamas
Yeah.
on. Right, Pauline, are you ready?
Pajamas on his head.
Right, Pauline. Headline. First world problems. Avocado hand injuries plague middle-class Britain. Surgeons up and down the UK are facing growing numbers of patients with avocado hand, serious stab and slash wounds to the hand that occur when cutting the fruit's hard outer casing or removing the stone. One doctor is encountering the issue 4 times a week, while staff at St Thomas Hospital in London have become accustomed to his post-brunch surge. Is that real news or is it fake news?
Oh, for God's sake. I can see how it can happen.
I'll give you a clue. It was the 10th of March, 2017. This
Oh,
story
right.
came out.
So I can see.
It's practically. It's a good question. It's a very good question.
Is it real or fake?
So
Fake or
stupid.
real?
I think it's real.
Is that your answer?
No,
Oh,
Dave done that look.
I need final answer.
Never read Dave's face
Dave did,
ever.
you know the look
Yeah, I
mean,
know.
though? As if
Yeah,
to say, oh.
yeah. Don't ever look at Dave ever. Not even during a quiz. Just in general, don't ever look at Dave.
I think it's true.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Hey!
So you gave me the look to put me
Yeah.
on.
I'm giving you a point as well.
You got the look.
Robert. Man finds £900 in Christmas cracker. A man in Cheshire pulled a Christmas cracker around the dinner table.
What was her name?
And was shocked to see what was inside. Along with a joke and a paper hat, he also discovered a wad of £900 rolled up and fastened with an elastic band. I couldn't believe it, says Martin Driver 32. I thought it was one of the family members playing a trick on me, but it wasn't. Is that real or fake?
Nah, that's fake. That's fake. £900 in a wad. Nah, that's fake. That's fake news, Dave. That is a fake story you just told me.
Is that your final
Stop being
answer?
fake, telling me fake stories, man. Hey.
Imagine if that was true. How nice would that be?
Yeah.
Pauline.
Well, you'd be gutted if you pulled the other end and you lost it.
Or ripped the 900.
Oh,
The
yeah.
headline reads, Mechanic dressed as Hulk used car paint. He remained green for 3 weeks. The story, a mechanic in Derbyshire used industrial car paint to perfect his Incredible Hulk costume. However, he was taken to hospital for chemical poisoning due to the paint seeping through his skin and into his bloodstream. To make matters worse, he was also left with a faint shade of green for the next 3 weeks.
Oh, for God's sake.
Is that real or fake?
Oh, good.
Real or fake? Fake or real?
I think it's real. Because it's like that man
Yeah, don't look at
True, on that.
Go on.
Who's the man wifey likes on that lying program?
Me.
Bob
me.
Warner.
Yeah, when he tells such.
Yeah.
stupid- I think it's true.
Fake.
Ah. It could be true, though. It could be true.
Robert.
It's not, though.
Robert.
Yes, father.
Real or fake? Piggyback taxi service takes off in Brighton. And the story is, hop on a new taxi service with a twist in Brighton and Hove. They offer piggybacks to customers, taking them to within a 1 mile radius of their current destination. The business has 10 taxis who wander the streets in yellow T-shirts and offer their services at the affordable price of just £1 per trip. True, real or fake?
Would you pay £1 and get on someone's back?
Oh, I'd be all sweaty and that. Oh, I would be anyway.
Yeah.
And you put your arm out, taxi, and he's already got
He
somebody on the
comes
back.
running along.
He's already got somebody on the back. Sorry, mate.
No, that's why it's a double decker.
Hey!
Real or fake?
It's got to be fake, and it surely it's got
That
to
has
be fake.
to be
Dave,
fake.
that is a fake
That
story.
is fake.
Yeah, it's a good story though.
Pauline, real or fake? Headline, failing zoo shut down after gorillas turned out to be employees in suits. Ready? I've got to set a little clue. It's in California. A California zoo was closed after it transpired that their star attraction, 3 lowland gorillas, were actually employees in furry suits. Maureen Baxter, the zoo's owner, faces charges of false advertising, fraud and a breach of employment safety laws. One visitor to the zoo said, "We wonder why the gorillas always stayed so far away. Now we know why." Is that real or fake?
I feel like it's so stupid it's going to be real. Sure. Oh, no, I'm being stupid, aren't I? People would not dress up as gorillas at the zoo.
In California.
It's so obviously fake that makes me think it's true.
God, this is really messing your brain up, isn't it?
is.
Fake or real?
It's so obviously... Can't be real, can it? It can't be.
Who are you telling that to? What is your answer?
I think it's real.
Ridiculous, fake.
Oh, I knew it was.
Final score.
Absolutely.
Final score is Bob 4, Pauline 1. Shall I just do the decider? Just for
Yeah.
fun?
Yeah, go on.
You can both have a go at it.
Okay.
Between you. Right. The headline is Fire Brigade called out. Oh no, sorry, start again. Right. Fire Brigade called as firefighters put out fire at fire station. It goes, firefighters from Winchester, Hightown and Alton were called to a fire at a rather unusual location, another fire station. The fire had broken out at Ayersford Station, where it shared with Hampshire Police and was empty at the time. Luckily, they were able to put out the fire and no one was hurt in the blaze.
I think that's true.
What do you reckon, Robert?
Why would they?
I reckon the fire got too bad that to get out the fire station, and then they've got a call of fire brigade.
Yeah, but surely they got hoses and the van, the fire truck or whatever. I'm going to say fake. I don't think. I think there's enough.
Oh, we'll go with you then.
Well, no, we're not a team.
Yeah, you are a team. You are
Oh,
a
are
team.
we? Oh, okay.
you're not
Yeah,
listening,
no.
are
Oh,
you?
no. Yeah. Sorry.
I think it's fake then.
Yeah, I think
Because
it's
you're
fake.
right, they'd have their own water and thing. But I'm thinking
Yeah, I
they've
just
had
think there'll
to
be a
run
hydrant
out
outside that they'd just whack it on and. Oh,
You missed this part.
what?
It's shared by Hampshire Police and was empty at the time.
Oh.
Right, Bob 4, Pauline 1. Give him a
Put my
point.
point on, girl. That was
The quiz.
early.
Oh, was it? Or was it fake news?
Or was it fake quiz? That was good. That was good. I got my point back. I feel better now. I can get on with the show now. Oh, I feel good. Oh, she done a crappy...
I've no idea what the score is.
No, I don't know. Her writing's terrible. She's your elbows.
I think we should announce who this contest is between.
Well, we know because they would have listened
Yeah.
to the last
Yeah,
episode.
but if people didn't,
It's Peter,
Well, they
Kay,
def-
Peter Kay versus Chris Rock.
Yes, Peter Rock versus Chris Kay.
Go on then, Pauline. What do you think of Chris Rock?
I thought, when I hear that, I told you before, when I hear that name now, all I think is, and that's a shame.
Because of the slap.
Because of the slap.
Okay,
Which is a
before the slap, we'll get to the slap because we've discussed it before. But before the slap, what did you know him for?
Not really much.
Oh, okay,
Just the odd little stand-up bits.
right.
I've
Okay,
not really, to be honest.
so not any films like with
He's got a very distinct voice, hasn't he?
Oh yeah,
Tell him.
I don't.
When he does cartoon stuff, you can tell it to him.
Oh
by the way.
yeah, Madagascar and that.
What are you saying?
What like films with done a few with Adam Sandler, hasn't he? Like the
Yeah, but I don't.
no.
I'm not really that fussed by him at all.
No?
I don't find it. No.
He's not your go-to.
No, never would I think, oh, let's watch someone funny. Let's put something funny on. Oh, Chris Rock. But when I've seen little bits, I thought, oh, it's all right. But it's not someone I would think of ever.
But not a film either.
I can't think of a film that he's in.
No. Well,
What film is he in?
He was good in Fargo, but that's not a comedy.
it's not a film either. It's a series.
No, but funny thing was, it wasn't the best Fargo series, but he was good in it. He was the
yeah, he's a
standout.
good actor. He can act. Yeah, but you're right. He's Madagascar was as the voice
So
of the
is he
zebra.
someone you would go to? If you were sitting there one afternoon, you think, oh, I fancy a good laugh, could put something funny on, comedy. Would Chris Rock be a thing that you would think, oh, Chris
I
Rock
have
on?
watched. Yeah, I have watched his stand up. Yeah, I put him and Dave Chappelle as kind of like my two go-to American stand-ups. There's very few kind of American stand-ups that I'll sit and watch a whole show of, but them two I would.
It's a funny thing. On dodgy ground here.
Hello, here we
Oh,
go.
be
The
careful.
You have mentioned this before.
Yeah.
I know exactly what
The
you're going to
most
say.
famous Chris Rock stand-up thing is, we know what his most famous one is, and now are we entitled to laugh at that, or is it racist to laugh at it?
Yeah, and we should explain. There's a little backstory. So he says that there are black people, and then there are the N-word, and they're different because black people will just do what they've got to do, but the N-words, you don't want to.
It's like normal people in chavs, isn't it?
Yeah. And but he says the N words will be like, well, I ain't never been to prison. Well, you're not supposed to. You're not
Yeah, I
supposed
get
to
what
go
you
to
mean.
prison. Like, yeah,
I look after my kids.
that's your job. Like, yeah.
It is
What do you
funny.
want, a cookie? Like, yeah.
It is funny.
And he said, if you're in a
Queue for the ATM.
yeah, he says you know which one's the N word in the line. Like, it's you don't want him behind you. Yeah, and it's a funny
That
sketch.
is
It's a
treading
funny,
on very.
but it's a funny sketch. The way he tells it, the way he does it, and
But the whole of the audience is black, isn't it? If you notice.
yeah.
And if there was
yeah.
a group of white fellas there and they were laughing, would they be racist?
Well,
It's
funny you saying that because Dave Chappelle, one of the ones I watched with Dave Chappelle, there is an Asian guy sort of 2 rows in from the front, and he just pinpoints him and just does a whole kind of set about him being there, and he says, "You must be lost." Or you're looking to buy a camera or something, you know. He just absolutely like stereotypes and kind of, and people are laughing, but he's laughing, the guy's laughing, everyone's, you know.
It must be different in America as it is in England, then.
Well, yeah, maybe it is. Maybe
Because
it
that's
is.
what Bird and Manning used to do in the 70s.
Yeah,
And he got crucified for it later on.
and that's just, but that's only part of that one skit. I mean, that's not his whole act, is it?
Yeah.
He does a lot of like when he does his talks about his family and his kids and all that kind of stuff. When he talks about his kids and he says to his kids, "There's something I tell my kids before they leave the house every single day. I get them lined up by the front door and I say, I love you. I love you with every piece of my being. I love you. Everybody else outside of this house couldn't give a shit about you. Nobody cares about you outside of this house, okay? Nobody cares. Okay, you go." And then they all leave one by one, and then he says, my favourite one. I tell him that everyone loves you. Yeah, I like him. But yeah, you can't think of Chris Rock now without thinking of the slap.
That's all I think.
I thought it was a prank. I thought it was
I didn't
something-
think it was real for 1 second.
I didn't see it
I
live.
couldn't believe it.
I didn't see it
No,
live.
it was the news, wasn't
It came up on YouTube first of all, and I thought, oh, somebody's made up that
Part of the
photo.
act, I
That
thought.
photo, yeah. Oh, of course, Will Smith slapped Chris Rock. Of course he has, yeah. And then you think, oh, gee, that's real. He actually got up and then went and sat down and had a great night. But that's the sad thing about it, is that we're talking about that rather than Chris Rock as an act. And even his stand up after that happened, he had stand ups gigs booked in for ages after that, which didn't mention that because it hadn't happened.
Yeah.
So his gigs were sold out because of that.
Everyone wants to see what he's got to say.
And he had to sort of start every gig with like this thing saying, I was already planning a tour
Yeah.
before that happened, and you know.
Didn't he handle it well though?
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
Really,
really well. Yeah, it's like Dave Chappelle said. Dave Chappelle said that man got up and he slapped him in the middle of the most iconic show in America, and I'm telling you right now, if that was me, that's 2 men banned from the Oscars right now. He's gone up in my estimation. It's like,
Well, that's what I think. Well, Will Smith.
Well, they still give him the flipping Oscar at the end of it.
Which they shouldn't have, I don't think.
So they're standing up there, all clapping him.
Yeah, stand ovation, and he's all in fake tears.
Yeah. Yes,
He lost so much respect for that, and
That
then Chris
whole-
Rock went up in his respect.
That whole I don't.
It was
I
one of
don't
the things.
understand.
Did that really happen? You can't. You know.
Yeah.
It was beyond belief. It was amazing.
Yeah.
Then there must be something deeper going on for Will Smith to react like that. Really, mustn't
Oh,
there?
he just showed him what he was. When he shouted out afterwards about keep my wife out of your mouth and all this crap. I mean, he was laughing just like everyone else before she said something. I just hated him.
I always thought it was weird that he.
I'll never watch a film of him again.
I always thought it was weird that he's sort of sitting on the stage, isn't he? He's right. He's right there, isn't he?
That's what makes you think it was part of the act to start with.
Yeah. He sort of just, it didn't take him long to get onto the stage or anything.
Well, it
did
was
he
there
just
in a
walked
second,
over,
didn't
didn't he? It just seemed a bit, yeah. And but the way Chris Rock handled it really well. Even in his stand-up, when he did address it, when he said, people always ask me if it hurt. It still hurts! Yeah, but amazing. Yeah, I like him though. I liked him before that. He had loads
I don't dislike him at all. He's just not someone.
He's just not your go-to.
Not my feet. Yeah, not my what.
I like him.
It's very distinctive.
Even when he's on he does these like comedy chat shows, chat things with Gervais and a couple of other people, just discussing comedy, and they're entertaining.
Yeah, he's got an interesting way of. There's actually a clip I saw. I'm not a big fan of Kevin Hart, but there's a clip of him and Kevin Hart. They toured together. They did a stand-up gig, a tour together, and it shows them behind in like the green room, or whatever, preparing their act. And Chris Rock has got like a massive table full of post-it notes, like all in order, all chronicle, color coded, all like, and he's looking at it and he's just taking it in, he's just reading it, like just taking it in. And Kevin Hart's in the background, sort of doing his Kevin Hart thing, like, oh, I can't believe you have to write all this down. And so he's like, yeah, you wait till you get to my age, and you try and remember everything that you need to do. He said, this is how I do it. This is how I have to remember this little square here. That leads to this little square here, and then this, and I thought, oh wow, it's good. I like the fact that it shows that people do get old and they forget stuff.
Normal.
Yeah, they do make mistakes, but I bet even if he made a mistake on stage, you wouldn't even notice.
No.
In comparison to that, Americans can't really get much more English than Peter Kay.
Has Peter Kay ever done anything in the States? Do we know?
Not that I know of. If Jane's listening, she might not have never heard of him. Never heard of Peter Kay.
I don't know about that, because you got
Phoenix
sort of
Nights.
Netflix now and all these channels. He's stuck, but sort of
Crossover.
He's just a funny man, isn't he?
It's just funny bones.
The one criticism I've got of him is that he disappears. He goes and he don't sort of. I know he does do writing stuff and all that, but
I quite like that though. I think if you're everywhere, if you're somebody that I enjoy, you do get to the point where you're like, okay. Whereas he goes away.
Yeah, but he doesn't. His material's never weakened. I always thought Lee Evans was absolutely hysterical early on, but his later shows I didn't find much funny at all. You get used to him, they decline. He's never declined. He's top draw.
Yeah, but is that because Lee Evans never went away? He stayed. He did tour after tour after tour after tour, and he never went away and came back. Even with the films, he went and did Fifth Element or Mouse Hunt or whatever.
He was known in America.
Yeah, he was. I listened to a podcast recently called Bad Movies Rule. It's an American one, and they talked about Fifth Element. And they couldn't remember his name. They did. Oh, you know that English guy who sweats a lot. Like
he was in there saying about Mary as well.
Yeah, that's right. Because one of them didn't know who they were talking about, and they said,
Mouse Hunt.
Yeah, you know the guy with the crutches in Something About Mary. Him. You know the guy who sweats a lot. They couldn't remember his name, so they knew his face. They just didn't know his name.
But I think Peter Kay's top drawer. He's brilliant in all his acting. Well, not all his acting stuff, but the vast majority.
His catalogue as well.
Yeah, Cradle to the Grave.
But even before that,
Phoenix Nights,
that Peter Kay thing, from the early days, you can see he's just got something.
And his stand up, I mean, you can watch it over and over.
Oh, I have done. I do.
Yeah.
People at a wedding, all that, getting the songs wrong.
Oh, that's a rare thing. That is.
Yeah. Still now, yeah. I mean, I quoted him just now, didn't I? They think I'm bloody sea lion.
He did, yeah. Where he passes out on the floor with toothpaste, trying to reach his coin.
Yeah. And then I passed out. I just
woke up in hospital.
Some of the outtakes of that is pretty funny as
Oh,
well.
it's so funny. It's the one everyone at a wedding, all the family members. That
He was in Coronation Street, wasn't he?
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was
Bit of a
even that
weirdo,
woman-
wasn't he?
Yeah, that woman behind the bar is good mates
Yeah.
with. There's an outtake of him doing stand up, and there's a woman shouting out. Have you seen that?
don't think so.
And he goes, what'd you say, love? And then somebody else shouts out. He goes, no, not you. Not you, I'm talking to her. That one there. What did you say? And then somebody else shouts. I go, no. See, look, you do it once, everyone joins in. No, I'm just talking to you, love. And she comes out of her chair and walks right up to the stage. And he lays down on the stage and starts talking to her. And he walks out. Obviously, she's a big-breasted lady. And he goes, bloody hell, love, you could breastfeed the Waltons. And she's fumbling her words and that. He's like,
Yeah.
how much have you had to drink? And it's just like a little chat. Yeah.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah,
I love
it's
him.
funny.
I absolutely love him.
Yeah.
He's lost
I
a lot of
know.
weight, hasn't he? You've seen him recently.
I think he's got older, isn't he? I think people do lose weight as you get older.
Whatever.
Yeah, no, but you're,
I'll put it on.
yeah, he's getting a bit thin on top as well, isn't he? But he's up the weird.
He's been
thing-
cancelling tours, though, hasn't he?
Yeah,
I was
that's
just
why-
about to
yeah,
say
we
that.
were
He's
ju-
cancelled a few.
Yeah, he had that whole big comeback tour thing cancelled because of family problems. That still never really came out what happened. But yeah. I mean, he did the Parky thing when he was the last guest on Parky when he came out with
Oh, the lollipop.
Oh, lollipop,
yeah.
yeah.
He's just a funny person, and
And
he,
on the Jonathan Ross show when he goes behind the set.
Yeah, that's
he
right,
puts his head
yeah, he goes, "Go on, me eye up."
Yeah, that's it.
When you read his book, I read his book ages ago, and I had to stop reading it because everything he wrote down was always a comparison of this and this. Like he'd say, "Oh yeah, my dad, he was like a mix between this person and that person," and everything was like that. It was always a mix. Oh, my mum was a mix between this person and that person, and I didn't know the references because they were from before I was born. So yeah, I couldn't really get into it. But if it's an audio book, I'd listen to it. I think.
Yeah. I think I'd like to read that.
But just seems like he does seem like the working class kind of Bolton kid who just
Because it's the accent as well, for some reason.
Yeah,
it
it
goes
is.
with it all.
and
makes
the
it
song
funny.
the Amarillo like
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I forgot about
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
that was
Ronnie Corbett fell over.
yeah, that was everywhere, wasn't it? And the famous story about the note with his stand up when he entered the competition, where he's I've definitely said this
I
a
was gonna
number
say,
of times.
This rings a bell to
Yeah,
me.
he entered the competition, and then on his way to like the finals, where there was about 4 or 5, 6 in the final, he was rehearsing his get up, and his mum had made him a sandwich. So he's there, and he eats the sandwich, and his mum had written a note and put it in the sandwich. So he choked on the note, and so when he went on stage, he told that story and was talking about how much his mum loved him. It almost killed him, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And he won that night. And one of the other people in that was Johnny Vegas. So he won that night, and I think.
I'm not keen on him, Johnny Vegas.
Well, again, I don't mind him, but his act is that drunken, bumbling.
Yeah,
Something about
I'm
Fumbling,
not
not
quite
that.
sure he gets away with it myself.
Yeah, he's just one of those people. He kind of found a niche and just stuck with it.
Yeah.
He could never make me laugh stand up, Johnny Vegas.
Oh, you feel the same? You the same?
yeah,
way?
yeah.
No,
I don't mind him. We were watching that thing all about the glamping that he's in.
Oh yeah, I've seen that advertised. I've not
Yeah,
watched
we
it.
watched them. I mean, it's all right. My wife watch it more than me, but I watch it. I mean,
funniest thing he did was in Taskmaster when he tripped over nothing.
oh yeah. He tripped up quite a few times. Didn't he?
Yeah,
He wasn't too bad on that actually. Yeah, watching the new series yet of that? Are
No, I'm waiting for it to build up so
yeah,
we can binge it.
we got one to watch.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I can't watch one and then wait a week. Those days are over. I can't.
Oh, don't bother me with that because we've got other stuff to watch.
Have you seen Baby Reindeer?
I started it. I couldn't.
Oh, I've not started it, but everyone's saying.
What is
well,
it?
It's a new thing on. Is it Netflix?
It's a series.
Series on Netflix
Yeah.
that apparently is blown up about a man that
Well,
had a stalker,
Yeah.
and everyone's saying you must watch it, but I've
I
not
can't.
started it.
I couldn't stomach it because It's about a man who gets a stalker, but it's
But
based
he's
on
someone
true.
a well-known
It's
man
ba-
or something, isn't
Is
he?
it
Well,
a
apparently.
drama? You know, like actors.
Well, yeah.
Is it like
it's based on
F with cats, you know, when it's real,
Yeah,
when
yeah,
it's
yeah,
like that.
yeah. But no, it's not. It's
Oh.
not. It's actors. They're playing roles,
Oh, right,
but it's
okay.
based on the actual actor that's in it. His story. He actually lived that stalker.
Yeah, they're saying it's all true, it's all real.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
You can't believe
But-
what you're hearing.
Me and Vic watched the first opening scene. It's in a pub, whatever. And as soon as like the woman opens her mouth, I just got the impression straight away I definitely wouldn't keep talking to her. And yet the narrator is saying, "Oh, but she was so lovely, and she was so enamoured, and she just drew me in." And I just thought I would not talk to that woman.
Yeah.
She was.
But
just,
are you only thinking that because you know?
No, but I didn't.
Oh,
This was
right, okay.
before all the amped up stuff.
Yeah.
That all came out afterwards. And I was like, really? It was just. It seemed a bit artsy fartsy as well. It just had. Yeah.
I might give it a go.
I think you should. I think don't take my word for it, because I keep thinking I should give it another go, but it was the woman in it just jarred me. I just thought,
She's the stalker, though, isn't she? The
yeah,
woman?
yeah. But it's not even like she was. The way he was talking was completely different to what you were seeing. He was saying that I couldn't stop talking to her. She just drew me in, but she didn't. She was repulsive. I didn't want to talk to her. I didn't want it to carry on. I didn't get it. I didn't understand.
Perhaps I won't bother.
No, I think you should. You should, Dave, as well. Because it is one of those things that everyone's talking
Yeah,
about.
it's all I've been hearing
I
lately.
watched maybe...
It's the number one at the moment. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah. I watched about 12, 13 minutes of it, and I was like, Vic, I can't watch this. She was like, no, that's fine. And we just stopped. But go and give it a go.
I was going to say.
Baby reindeer.
Pauline, let's have a question. We haven't had a question for a while.
Question time. How's the boyfriend search
Oh,
going,
where-
Pauline?
Where would you rather? Have we had this?
I don't know.
Oh, you say that every time we have
Well,
a question.
I feel like we've had this. Where would you rather live? America, Australia, or France?
Yeah, I think we might have had that
yeah,
one.
I think we have. You've put that back in, Bob.
I have not. Where would you rather live? Why would...
I've
what do you
said
mean?
America.
Why
And
would
you
you-
said Australia, didn't you? Oh,
No, I didn't. The spiders.
I don't want that one.
We have to read it out
You and
now.
Dave can do that one. I
Okay.
wanna get another one.
Oh, hang on, she's getting another one. What's
yeah,
going
one
on?
more. Because that's all sports stuff.
Which sporting hero should be more highly thought of than he/she is?
What was that? From the past or?
Well, which sporting hero? Yeah, so I would say somebody who's retired now. Somebody who's retired. I think Nigel Winterburn was
Bob Brush.
yeah. Let's let Pauline do her question.
Yeah,
Let's have a
let
little
her
think.
have her own
this is
way.
a nice, easy
Let's have a little
one.
think about that one.
Where is the best place to go on holiday in England? Cornwall. Oh, it is. It's gorgeous. If you want nice beaches in the whole of England, it's Cornwall.
Long drive though, isn't it?
It is a long drive.
Not if you're sleeping in the back
If you
seat.
come with a warning label, what would it be?
We've had that one as well, haven't
Have
we?
we?
May talk about
You can put some in there, Paul.
yeah, you just come up with a question. How many questions are we doing? Wow.
Well, Cornwall, I think, definitely. How can it not be Cornwall?
There's loads of good places to go. York's a nice place to go. I've never been to I've been as far as Skeggy, but I've never done any sort of northern resorts like Scarborough and that. You know,
No, I
Bridlington.
haven't.
I've never been to the Lake District. Have you?
No.
Yeah, so that's lovely.
Yeah.
But you think of seaside?
Seaside, I think, is a holiday.
Yeah.
And then I think
Mind you,
of
the
Cornwall.
Cotswolds is nice.
I went to Blackpool a couple of
Blackpool.
years ago. Sorry if anyone's from Blackpool.
Oh,
Oh, it's so...
we went to Blackpool
run
in the
down.
mid-90s, didn't we?
Did we?
Yeah, when we was staying at Macclesfield, we went there for the
Oh,
day.
right, yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
the rides
I think we
and
just-
all that is really good. Just that bit.
Tacky as hell.
Oh, my God.
It's horrible.
Which is a shame. Because
One
the actual
day, and that
beach-
was too long.
Yeah, when you actually look at the beach it's a nice big beach.
Well,
isn't it?
Margate's a lovely beach.
We went along there. We got
Yeah, it is.
we got some donuts, some popcorn, an STD, and some drugs.
I went to the shop and
I'd like to go to Scarborough just to go to a northern resort, just to see.
just to see what it's like.
Yeah. Fish, chips and gravy, innit, up there?
Aye, Northern
Or
boys
pie,
love
chips and gravy.
Gravy.
Yeah, but Cornwall is nice. Devon's nice.
Cornwall and Devon, yeah. Devon's lovely, but think about Cornwall.
Supposed to be
You
some
ever
nice
been
beaches
Lou,
in
Mevergissey?
Wales.
Have you ever been Mevergissey and Lou and all
I've been
them?
Mevergissey.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Yeah, I used to live down there, didn't I?
Yeah, so you don't...
Yeah.
No, perhaps because you lived there.
I liked to stay at home.
Oh, for God's sake.
I
Trouble is with these places, and Mevergissey is one of them. They're so popular in the high summer.
Yeah,
You
that's
can't
true.
get
You
in
can't
the
get
park.
parked.
You should go there.
Sod living there.
You should go there winter.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Where is it? There's a nice place, Cloverley.
Cloverfield.
Cloverley.
With the big, it's really famous with the big hill that you go down. And it's still set out with all the little old shops and you got people taking the milk and the newspapers because
Like
you
the
can't
Hovers
down
advert.
it. Yeah, on sledges and stuff. And then you can either walk up, which is impossible, or get the bus up. You never been there, Dave?
No.
Cloverley, I think. Oh, that's really
I haven't been to
pretty.
the Isle of Wight since 1964.
Oh, I like the Isle of Wight.
We just call it the Isle now, Dave.
Yeah.
Like Shanklin. Shanklin's lovely. And going down the Chine. It's all pretty and all the lights twinkles.
Stay at home.
Oh,
Yeah, stay in the garden.
I just can't. I don't do travelling. I've said that before, but yeah, you go Cornwall, enjoy yourself. All
I
right.
will do.
Yeah.
But if you're going for a city break, you can't go better than York. There's so much to do in York.
I've never been York.
Oh, York's lovely.
A rich chocolate brick.
Yeah, Terry's all chocolates come from there. We went to funny thing was we went there for the week, and there was a boot sale on York Racecourse. And we thought we'd never been to a boot sale up north, so we'd give it a go, like, you know. And it was massive, and it got quite narrow, some of the aisles, and we were walking through, and there was these two northern women. They were quite big women, like say from the 1950s they were. And they were sitting opposite each other in deck chairs, so on opposite stalls, like, you know. She goes, here, she says, you never guess what? My Margaret, she went to a boot sale last week and she bought a house. She bought a house at the boot fair. And the other one turned around and goes, aye, you can buy anything at Car Boot. I was transfixed. I could have just sat listening to them all day.
It's like a time machine, just looking back.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's really lovely
yeah.
too.
Lying to you.
Oh no, if I was a joke.
Yeah, it did sound like, yeah.
Joke here.
Two big
And I'm being
northern birds
done.
sitting in.
You
Yeah,
can buy anything at Car Boot. Yeah.
Aye.
Oh my God.
I don't think they took the house with them to the boot sale the previous week. I mean, they might have just had a picture of it. But yeah, it just made me laugh.
Well, there you go. That's where you should go if you go to the UK. If you're coming from one of the other
Go to York.
131 countries.
We went on one of them
Simple.
ghost walks. You know the old ghost
Oh, I
walks
would not want to
with
do
the
that.
theatrical bloke who went round doing all the ghosts and that, you know.
No, I wouldn't like that.
No, me neither. Me neither.
I'll be
There's no
frank.
go. They just telling you where
No,
they
but
hung
even
out.
You don't know
Showed
that,
us-
Dave.
showed us
You don't
where-
know that.
Showed us where Dick Turpin was hung.
Was
No,
he
see,
still there?
even though I know there's no ghost, my mind, every little
My
noise-
mind's telling me no.
But he was good. He was like a theatrical type. He was only a young fella, about 25, 30. But you can tell he was like an amateur wreck or something like that. He was...
At the end of the tour, he threw something on
no,
the
he
toilet.
was... He was...
He was gone.
he done it really well. Really well. We gave him a tip at the end.
Cool, it must have been.
Get a real
good.
job.
Yeah. It was good. There was about 35, 40 people following him around. It was good. They do the Jack the Ripper walks in London, don't they?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I went London Dungeons. That was bad enough.
Yeah, I hated it. I hated
that.
it. And you know, next year,
Horrible.
Vic's family want to take everybody away to Florida as a family
Oh,
holiday.
nice.
Well, us as well.
That's
Me and
good.
Pauline.
We're family
Yeah.
now.
Yeah,
When the
well,
wedding's
You
up
have to
done.
pay for yourselves.
Oh.
Oh, sod that. I've lost interest.
But it's the Halloween time.
Oh, Disney's not so scary. Halloween.
No, yeah, but some of them
Oh,
do it with-
Universal. You
Yeah.
go in the houses.
They do, yeah, they do it
No.
properly. Yeah,
No.
I won't sleep. I
No,
won't
you
sleep.
won't.
Yeah, I won't. They
Especially
do.
if you go Universal.
Oh, I did the
that's-
Walking Dead walkthrough. Do you remember me telling you about that?
Yeah.
You took the slip road out of it, didn't you?
No, I didn't. I made it
Oh.
halfway, and Vic said, "Come on, let's take you out." And I went, "No, we've made it this far. We can make it all the way." I used her as a human shield.
No, it's
Yeah,
horrible.
I
isn't
hate it. I hated every minute of it. I don't know why I did it. I think Walking Dead was quite new at the time, and I thought, yeah, that'd be fun.
That'd be great.
But it was real. It was real.
I don't see that Walking Dead series where Daryl ends up in France. How does he end up in France?
Just rode his bike. Yeah.
Swam.
He
I
rode
can't
his
imagine
bike,
how
yeah.
they could have done that.
Where did he get his beret from?
I don't know. I mean,
They just needed him to end up somewhere, and he's in
Yeah.
France. Yeah. He drove
I
from
don't know
a.
if there's any,
He didn't run out of petrol or
I don't-
What
nothing.
about the petrol?
the
Yeah.
planes and the
he
there's
still
no
got his bike with
ocean.
him?
I don't know. It's a bit strange, isn't it? I feel like watching the first one just to find out how he could end up in France.
I bet it's never
Is there still
explained.
more of it then? Walking Dead? Is it
Yeah.
still
Fred,
happening?
Fred told me, he's your grandson. He said there's a new one with Rick and.
Yeah. Those who survived or those who live.
But is it actually them acting their roles?
Yeah, yeah.
Or is it them just talking about it?
No,
As
it's
the
their,
actors.
it's their back. Yeah, it's a whole new
What, Rick's back?
Rick and Michonne. Yeah, it's them too.
What, you're Sean?
Me old Sean. Yeah.
Because last I saw him, Miss Shawn had gone looking for him and then something had been found of him.
Oh, she went off on a boat, didn't she?
Yeah.
Oh, on your boat? Oh, you're having a monkey.
Left the kids.
Yeah.
Just went off on a boat.
What they-
Find him.
What they should have had is Rick turn up, and then it turns into Planet of the Apes.
What?
And they've got the
shut
Statue of
up.
Liberty in half in the sand.
Statue of Liberty.
And that, was there not scenes where they were on the dump, in the tip, and people all living in the dump?
Yeah, who don't speak like normal language anymore. They've
Yeah, I remember 'cause
done
it's
their
such a
own
long time
language.
Since I saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that woman who was in charge there, she's the one who took him off in the
Yeah,
helicopter.
that's it. She took him in the helicopter.
Yeah. The Walking Dead. The music was good though, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it on my playlist.
The zombies finished now though. Have we done with zombies?
Yeah.
Well, you say that
definitely.
they're doing. They did the film 28 weeks later, 28 days later. They're doing 28 years later with what's his name? Yeah, but the difference between those films and most zombie films is they are fast. They sprint. That is the difference.
Nobody wants a fast zombie.
Nobody likes a
Nobody
fast.
needs
No,
that.
you need it slow, slow. Yeah, that was what was wrong with Walking Dead in the end.
Yeah, they just used to walk.
just-
They used to be talking and just stab them in the head as they were
Yeah.
talking, didn't they? See the game last night, stab. Yeah, it's good, wasn't it, stab? I mean, they have no danger, were
Yeah,
they?
yeah. And then, so they sprint. They go for it.
So Usain Bolt's a zombie, is he?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Oh, well, okay. Is there a sportsman, Dave, you can think of that should need to be held up in higher regard than is already? Lance Armstrong?
I used to like Lance Armstrong before, you know.
Harry
I was
Kane.
really disappointed when they found
Sorry,
out.
what was
No,
that?
with nothing.
But I think I told the story of Reg Harris before, haven't I? The cyclist from the 50s.
Reg Harris. Yeah, I think you have. Yeah. What was that all about?
Well, he was the champion in the early 50s, 1953, something like that. And he was the British champion cyclist. And he was sort of unbeatable. So he sort of packed it in. Then about mid-70s,
I'm too good
I'm
at
too
this.
good.
in about the mid-70s, he's in his 50s now. He decides to make a comeback. And he beat them all. He beat all the young lads.
You're
He-
joking?
No, he became British champion again. He come through and he beat them all. When he
Well,
was
he's
about,
definitely won then.
he was about 55.
Oh, it's got to be.
Oh, well, then
yeah,
it's got to
yeah,
be one then.
Reg Harris.
Who was the other?
Never heard of Reg.
Reg, well, you wouldn't
Reg
have done it.
Harris. Legend.
Reg Harris. We salute you,
We
sir.
salute you, sir.
We salute you, Reg.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I could just imagine, all in the mid-70s, all these long-haired cyclists. Oh, look at this bloke with a Brill cream parting in his hair. Look at this old boy. What's he going to do?
And then he wins.
He's entered. Do me a favour. Next minute, he's picking up the trophy. He's left them all trailing behind. It's hysterical, really, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it is.
It's great,
Dave could
eh?
be making all these up and we're like,
No, it's true.
The two
It's
women,
true.
two
Reg,
women,
yeah.
Reg Harris, it's true.
We leave and he sits downstairs with wife and going,
What
oh, you never
bloody
guess what they
idiots."
believe me. They bloody believe me.
That is true.
Oh.
Look him up, Reg Harris, British cycling champion.
We do salute you, Reg Harris.
Great name, innit? Reg Harris.
Yeah, I quite like that. Reg. Harris.
They need to bring back Reg, don't they? Oh, this is
My
Miss-
rabbit was Reggie.
You had a rabbit called Reggie?
Yeah. Used to.
Why?
What?
Why was he called Reggie? Why Reg?
Don't know if it was a cute name. He was a little floppy-head rabbit.
They're
And then when I
pointless,
moved
though, them
out, Mum
rabbits.
begged me, can she have him?
What, for dinner?
No. So I let Mum have him when I moved out.
Oh, that's a lovely stew.
Dad made him a big run, everything.
It's like chewing gum, innit, rabbit? It's very chewy.
Yeah.
I would never eat a rabbit. Like I won't eat a duck. Can't eat duck.
Oh, what?
No. I
Crispy,
love ducks.
crispy duck.
Crispy duck. Love it.
No, I
love
love
it.
ducks. They waddle. They're cute. I can't. So my friend, when I was a
They
kid,
crap
had a duck.
every step. They can't walk along without crapping. I
Don't
tell
we
you.
all?
Love that. My friend, growing up. my friend
And the
Catherine
blokes
had
rape
a
the
duck.
women. They gang rape them. Did you know that? So they're not cuddly animals, ducks, you know.
Duck
You
that.
don't want to come back as a lady duck, I'll tell you that. Or maybe you might. I don't know.
No. No, I'll pass on that, thank you.
Yeah, you be getting raped and shit
Yeah,
yourself.
they're not
Oh,
nice.
little Jemima.
Yeah.
Jemima puddle duck.
Well, I didn't think raping was going to be
Raping
on
ducks,
the,
we're on to
yeah.
next.
Sorry, Yvonne, I don't know what's happened.
Gang
to this.
rape.
I don't. Oh,
All
right,
right,
Dave. Jesus. We call it grape.
Yeah.
Oh God. Okay, so we.
I've been raped. Don't you been raped, madam? No, there was a bunch of them.
Hey! On that note,
He ain't even got it.
Yeah, I've got to give a health warning on this one.
Oh.
It's a bit embarrassing for me.
Oh, no,
but
you're
I'm
vile.
gonna read it anyway because it's written out. But I'm cringing already.
Oh my
Oh,
God,
I'm
I'm
excited.
excited.
Yeah.
now.
It's the last 3 words. All right.
Oh.
Right. Now, yesterday, Saturday was the 22nd. That's when we had the lovely day at Charing Cross
And you
with our
signed
friends.
it with
It
your
was-
name.
Yeah.
Sign your
Right
name.
now, Sunday the 23rd of March 1975. Up early as Jackie goes into hospital today. She's having her tonsils out. See
What, both of
Jackie,
them?
see Jackie and her mum to the bus stop, then go home. Go to visit her in Hither Green Hospital from 2:30 till 4. Come home, then go back again from 7 till 8:30.
Wow, commitment.
Come home, watch TV, go to bed, feeling rather lost.
Oh, Dave.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
no.
The shame.
Lost Dave.
Feeling rather lost.
Feeling rather
Yeah,
lost.
well, we saw each other all the time, didn't we? Now I've got to see her for a couple of days, haven't I?
Feeling lost.
Oh, how tragic is that?
I could have topped myself. There wouldn't be no elimination, would there? Because I could have topped myself that night.
Well, you might have done then. We'll have to see. Wow.
Feeling, I can't imagine you ever saying
Feeling
that.
lost.
Dave, young Dave, was a bit wimpy, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was, yeah. I'm a bit worried because the next one starts, go to the hardware store and buy rope. Yeah. Feeling
Would you
rather lost.
When Wifey went away for the weekend.
We started going out in January. We've seen each other every day. So that's, for, you know,
Yeah, I
we were under
suppose.
threat.
But when she went away for the weekend not long ago, was you feeling lost then?
Do you mean now in 2024?
Yeah.
Did she go away for the weekend?
Yeah, with her friends. Few
Oh,
months
yeah, she
back.
did. Yeah, no, I didn't know she'd gone to.
I didn't even know.
Got Sky Sports,
It's only
haven't
'cause I know the washing up was piling up.
Oh,
and the ironing.
oh, poor Dave. Poor young Dave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Poor young Dave, another drink.
Poor young Dave.
Yeah, feeling lost.
Feeling rather
Sound
lost.
like Bob. You know
rather
Bob's all
lost.
shit.
Rather.
And you're all wet like that.
Yeah, feeling
Like-
rather lost.
I am a bit wet behind the ears. Yeah, you're right. A bit
Bit, you know.
in touch with my feelings.
Yes,
Yeah.
perhaps she was very much like. Now we know where he gets it from.
Yeah.
Which means you're going to be like Dave. Well, no, because you're old now, aren't
Thick.
you? So,
He's older than me now.
you think he was?
Yeah, dog ears.
Dog ears.
Dog ears.
Oh,
Dog
dog ears.
ears.
Yeah. How have you been anyway, Dave? Lately, what have you been up to now? You retired. Wifey's retired now.
Shingles all gone.
Shingles all gone.
It's a good time. I told you about air swimming, didn't you?
Yeah, well,
I'll tell you.
Tell the
Well,
listeners. Tell the 100.
I know you used
Living
to
in
go
an
swimming.
area of Kent, Medway area, pensioners aged 60, I think it's 60 or 65, might be 65.
Oh, I'm just
if you're over
outside.
65, you get free swim. So I could go swimming every day of the week.
Because you used to go swimming, didn't
For
you?
free, I got me free swimming.
Oh, and they had the stupid people
now,
chatting in the
when
lane.
I
Yeah,
was
the
when I
COVID
was shingles,
man.
it stopped, and then when wifey cramped my style by retiring, so I can't do what I want to do anymore. Sit around watching telly all day. But I said it'd be a good idea if we go swimming. You go
Yeah, it'd
with
be
me.
nice.
So okay, yeah. So she went down. She's so stupid. We went down.
Oh, say that if she was in
we
here.
went down to. You have to get a passport photo done for
Yeah.
your swimming card. So when you go in, you flash your card. You're going for nothing. Which is a really good saving.
No, I
huh?
think that's really good.
And so she went down there. She done a passport photo with her glasses on. So they come out. They come
yeah,
out
but
the
you
machine.
keep saying
They come
that.
out the machine. But you know, they say don't leave your glasses on.
Don't they have a big reflection?
I've
of the
never,
glass?
I've never taken my glasses off ever when I've done.
Well,
the
I bet you
passport.
ain't got glasses on your passport photo.
I bet I have.
Well, check it when you go.
I
out.
will do. I'm going to send you a picture of it.
Okay.
My-
But anyway, she got this passport photo. Drove her down to the swimming baths at Who, which is about a quarter of an hour away. Walked in the swimming baths, and she says, "Oh, I've come to apply for a free swimming card." And the woman behind the thing said, "I'm sorry, that finished today."
No. Oh, no.
So it's been going for 20 years, and it stopped
finished.
the day she goes in there. And it was the Liberal Democrat local council that abolished it.
Why would they abolish that?
Well, it's a money-saving thing, isn't it?
I think people
But
just
now,
got married.
we've got these old people all swimming up and down the swimming bars, not paying. Now you've got empty swimming bars. So what they gain? Nothing.
I was going to say, people
Yeah, they
just
would.
won't go.
They would have probably gone into the little cafe there, or they would have. It gets them out of the house as well, so
Yeah.
they would have spent money on the high street, maybe.
So
Yeah.
that's your Lib Dems for you, mate.
It's like when I went to the gym and had burger and chips.
Yeah.
But of all the days she goes in there,
Poor wifey.
£6 we pay for the photo.
Oh.
So it's £6 out of
You
pocket.
have to put the photo in your wallet, Dave, so you can look at.
It looks nothing like her. She ain't got glasses on.
Oh, she has got.
No, she has got.
Oh, she has. Oh, okay. Cool. What about you, Pony? Anything? You lost any money recently, or
Lost any money?
yeah, like Dave £6?
Oh, I had a little win Saturday, didn't I?
You did have a
Did
little
you?
win,
And I
yeah.
cashed out.
And he cashed out. He never cashes
You never,
out.
you, now,
Well,
what
it's
is
ve-
the
it was-
number
it-
one
Oh,
rule?
listen
It was
to this.
very- it was ve-
listen to this.
very rare.
Listen to this.
can't
I wish.
believe it.
Listen to
Oh,
this.
shut up. It was a 4-team. I had 2 teams to draw and 2 teams to win.
Football.
Football. And it was very rare because we normally give it a start and we're sort of behind. So when the scores are coming on, they've already been on in real life half hour ago. But we was actually live, and with about 20 minutes to go, all 4 of them were where I wanted them to be. And the bet paid out £411.
Oh, nice.
If you waited until all of them came
Oh, right.
And it was only a
Yeah.
£5 bet. So it's the draws, see, the draws odds are higher. And it was cashing out 50 odd quid. And I thought, no.
Your number one rule, though.
Yeah, I know. But then it went on, and we was going to set out for a takeaway. So I thought, if I win, I'll pay for the takeaway. And
we was all
it went up to £70, £100, and then it went up to £311.
definitely.
And I thought, well, I'm going to be gutted now if someone equalises. And you do get these 90 plus 8s, didn't you? So I cashed out and we got the 311 quid.
But if you hadn't cashed out, would you have won?
Yeah, I would have won.
Oh.
But other than
But you 300 quid's good.
Yeah, 300.
But to know,
for a £5 bet, I mean.
Yeah, that's brilliant. That is.
yeah.
I am
Say little
surprised,
win.
though.
Say little win. That was a
That was
a good
a nice
win.
touch.
Yeah.
chunky. Yeah.
But you did go against your number one role, which is
He was
Yeah,
feeling the room. There was an
Yeah, there
itchy-
was a bit of pressure put on.
squeaky bum time.
Yeah, cash out.
because you always
Yeah.
say to me, never
Yeah. But
cash out.
if it had been 70 quid, I wouldn't have done. But 311, I thought, blimey.
Jumped
you
That's
know.
up.
proper money
Jumped
then,
up,
isn't
yeah.
it?
And they
Proper
were,
money.
they were still just got into the 90th minutes. They still had anything up to 10 minutes to play. So
And luckily enough, we all agreed that if somebody won, we'd split it all. So,
and with 4 results,
That's not true.
1 out of 4 could have changed and ruined the bet. So yeah, I was happy.
Go on, cash out. It says £8. £8 cash out.
Anyway, sorry,
put a
Paul, I
pound on.
interrupted.
yeah, go on.
What?
You was telling us
You
what
lost
you've been up
money.
to.
Yeah, what
You
been
lost
up to?
money?
I haven't lost any money.
No, I said no.
You said to me, have I lost money?
Yeah,
And I
he's
said
lost his
no.
£6 for swimming. Have you had anything episodes happen recently, or
Episodes?
yeah, anything No.
Nothing.
Have you told? Have you
One of
told?
my crew.
Have you told your? Oh, forget your cruise. Have you told work about your podcast yet?
No.
They don't know about it.
No, they still don't know.
They don't know
It's
nothing
gone
about
too
it.
far. It's gone.
What do you mean it's
much
gone too far?
For me to now.
Does the
bring it
bloke who
up.
does a podcast still talk about his one?
Yeah, sometimes.
Well, he don't stop
But
yapping about it.
we only worked together for about 2 hours.
Have you ever listened to it?
No.
What's it
I
about?
did.
Do you know?
I did. They do conspiracy theories
Yeah, I
and
know
stuff.
what it's
Yeah,
about, but I've never listened to
I
it.
listened to one.
Is it
of them,
good?
Yeah. Not really. Yeah, that's all right. I mean, I'd listen to it. I couldn't listen
So
to
you
it.
shouldn't say that, because if I do tell them now and they go back...
Yeah, they listen to it. I listen to theirs. They should listen to ours.
They don't know.
Ours is better. Advertise
I
it
don't
then.
want them hearing me
No,
get
no.
the questions wrong.
You got one right once.
They're not.
What's your
Even though they
season?
know exactly what I'm like.
What's your name? You got that one right.
What was it? How many legs has a lobster got?
Oh, no. Excuse me.
My pet lobster called tripod.
Excuse me, you didn't even know any makes a car.
Oh, no, what was it?
Stop.
Was it a rat? A mouse a tiger? Was it?
If a rat the size of a tiger, what's faster?
No.
A rat or a tiger?
A budgie or a tiger?
I tell you the rat one is because I said, well, tiger, obviously, and Dave did this. Are you sure? And
no.
done the look. And I thought, oh, it's a trick question.
It's the Dave
Are
look.
you sure? Is that your final answer? Doing that, Pauline, I'm trying to tell you here. So I changed it.
Dave, never look
wrong.
at Dave. What did I say at the beginning of this? Never look at Dave, ever.
You gave me the
never
look.
at
But
Dave.
you didn't know no make of cars. Name some make of cars, Pauline. Ford, Bob. Tesla.
It's a make of a car.
Dave, you was embarrassed, weren't you? You said you were
I
at the
was
time.
a bit surprised by it. But that was then. Now it might be in the top 20 because there's a lot of them
No,
around
but back
now.
when we did it, wasn't.
I was living in
and
the
you
future.
couldn't think of no more. You don't even know the make of your own car.
Fool.
Because when they asked you at the garage, you didn't know the size of your engine or anything.
I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't know. I don't. Why do I need to know? They know it. It's just look it up in the catalogue or whatever. Look on,
Mine is when I'm
Net.
under pressure.
Under pressure.
pressure.
Get down on me, get down.
I hate that song.
Yeah, me too.
I don't like that. song.
Right. Okay. So we are at 58 minutes.
Peter Kay.
PK.
Peter K. That's
3-0.
it.
That
Across
was
the
the
board.
easiest one we've had so far.
Do
wasn't it?
your bit. Is he justified Chris Rock being this far?
Shall I tear him up or give him a good
Not
slap?
really. Oh!
What a liberty!
What?
Chris Rock is out. Peter Kay goes through to the next round.
There's one.
I think that that is just. Diary. We are also discussing what we want to do for season 5, which will be coming up. If you've got any ideas, send it over to the email address. Pauline, tell them what the email address is.
Elimination.
No.
Argos.
Dave, tell 'em.
Wyatt.
Argos. Argos. Dave, tell them.
Elimination
No.
at gmail.com.
No.
Duke.uk.
No.
Elimination.
Does anybody know the bloody email address?
Elimination.
No.
Well, that's been about 2
Damn
years
it.
since we were last up here.
What is it then?
Podcast elimination at
You
gmail.com.
changed that.
I haven't
That was
changed it.
never-
Say it slower.
Podcast.
Say it slower.
Podcast elimination @gmail.com.
It definitely didn't say podcast elimination.
It did.
It did now.
You sure?
It did, definitely.
Right, we can
That
start
seems
doing the
very
draw for the
long.
next match.
The next matchup. How many we got more of this round?
3 matches.
Not many, not many. Drum roll.
Is it a good one?
Oh, very good.
What's your one, Bob? Is yours good?
Yeah, it's good.
Is it better than Pauline's?
No,
I didn't
don't
get that
think
reaction.
It is.
Oh, good.
Mine's
Pauline, there
good.
you go.
Mine's good.
Norman Wisdom.
Normal wisdom.
Oh, versus
I can't
Bob
say.
Mortimer, that's a strange
Bob
colour.
Mortimer.
Oh, God, I know a certain person who'll say, you can compare them.
Yeah.
What a charade!
Yeah.
Will you
Yeah.
stop that
No,
charade?
pathetic charade.
Oh, yeah,
that's
Stop this pathetic charade.
Absolutely absurd. It's good now. It's good now.
I was going to do that and I thought, no, I won't.
Okay, so we are done. That's it.
We're cooked.
Peter, Peter K through. Chris Rock is out. Next about Norman Wisdom up against Bob Mortimer.
They're
which is-
very different.
They're
aren't they?
very English. Yes,
That's good, isn't it?
That's
Yeah.
good. That's what we're here for. Dave, any last words?
Yeah, logistics.